Well, how do you do, Cadillac fans, and also cartooned vehicle fans? Because this is gonna suit both of you guys, maybe. This is the 2004 first editions of the Blings Cadillac Escalade, number 14 of 100 that year. All right, let's take a look. See, I can't really find cartoon images of all the vehicles I review, but someone here. Oh, this actually came with like extra protection to keep it from getting like scraped from the blister. Gusev? He actually drew this vehicle, it looks like, or close to it. Alright. So this guy has a really shiny metallic paint job, like almost like the flake is just so reflective. It looks like a galaxy almost. I can't tell if it's like a clear coat or a somewhat translucent blue. I almost feel like the metal's coming through, you know? See the edges? It looks like the die cast is coming through. But it's kind of cool. It has the standard Blings wheels here. Very smooth rolling. It's running on like rubber band tires. And these things do roll well, but they tend to spin out easily because they have such a short wheelbase in proportion. Right. So we have a chromed plastic base here, but at least it tells you what it is. And then the bumpers carry across the chrome as well. I don't see any exhausts, but I guess maybe these are the exhausts. I guess. Maybe that's just that might be the largest exhaust I've ever seen on Hot Wheels. Whoa, this is really cool and unexpected. It's a really massive Escalade Cadillac badge. I mean, look at all the colors, like the real Cadillac badge. And then the wreath is not, it's not just a silver line. It's actually a wreath. So that is the best Hot Wheels car logo I've ever seen to date. But it had to take a cartoon car to get it. Okay, license plate is riveted on apparently, but nice details. I can't tell if this. Oh, that is translucent plastic. I thought it was a blacked out window. We'll get to it later. All right, so handles here are actually sticking out on 2 levels, so that's cool. A little recess here. Oh, this actually has somewhat realistic looking mirrors as well. Okay, very nice. They're sticking out a lot. And then this is great. Granted, it's not printed so well here, but this side, an actual graphic for the headlights, right? I could never paint that, so I'm really happy Hot Wheels can do this. Auto World, come on. Green light, come on. You guys are slacking off, and Hot Wheels can do this on a main line. Alright, so the grill is nice in its depth, just needs some paint. And then again, that badge is pretty nice, but not printed as nice, it seems. I don't know if it's printed at all. Okay, some recesses here, license plate area there. Then the top, yeah, oh, sadly, there's like a bubble here. It's like a casting bubble. I think that's the metal, not the paint. So the windshield here and the wiper blades are part of this smoked glass, but there's no interior, just looking right through to the base. You can see the post right there. Sunroof action is nice. Ribbing here. Okay. So I kind of feel like maybe it'd just be better to have a blacked out window than a dark one. But that's just me. No big deal. Alright, guys. I gotta say, these do look like very blingy wheels, and they do look fine on this vehicle because it is an Escalade. But maybe I'll do a 3D printed wheel project. Alright, we're back here, and these are real wheels in real life. They're called Rotif R137CCV wheels. I'm going to assume the brand is called Rotif, R-O-T-I-F, and then that's the model number. So they're pretty funky. They look very much like old, rally car wheels to me, but they're like swept. But I think they only come in this one direction. So on this side, they're cutting into the wind, but on this side, they're being swept back by the wind. So they're identical wheels. You'll see in my 3D printer, there's some air pockets every now and then, so it's not the best, but the printer was only like 400 bucks. It's a Frozen Sonic Mini 4K if you want to know. The tires are separate pieces, so it's easier to paint and to squish them together. Anyways, I reused the axles. I didn't have to, I don't drill my Hot Wheels apart. I did add some red paint here for the taillights and some black into those giant spaceship thrusters. And, some black in the openings up front. And I think that's it. So, not that I care, it does roll. Anyways, it's a toy. Let's take a look at a couple other cartoonish things. Look at this. There's a South Park here of an Escalade. I haven't seen South Park in years, but I don't know if that's like an O.J. Simpson's thing or what. Okay, realistic-wise, I don't have an Escalade. No one makes a true 64 Escalade, am I correct? Please leave a comment, because I do like Escalades. If someone makes a true 64 one, I would probably get it. Preferably one that isn't Hot Wheels, you know. Like a more premium one. Like this green light's pretty neat. This is a green light of a Ford Interceptor truck. Mass State Police there. So that's the closest thing I have to a true 64 Escalade. Cartoon-wise, there aren't too many Cadillacs either. This is, I think, from Suntory Boss. I can't say for sure, though. It's one of those free coffee can cars in Japan. I have to buy it myself, but this is a XLRV or something, maybe? Cadillac? For something that's free, it's great. Granted, these wheels are aftermarket wheels. I swapped them out. These wheels are for, like, they're originally meant for Hot Wheels. Okay, so Chorokyu wise, I got this Hummer H2, I think, and I did 3D print my own wheels for this one because I like it. Yeah. And then the last one is this Mercedes van. This is by a brand HHQ, Hunging Toys. So it's nice that they tell you what the brand is. It would have been nice if it also said what kind of vehicle it was. I think it's like a Mercedes Sprinter wagon or something like that. V-Class. Alright, so the coaster's a little crowded. But here's a view to see the different form factors. Yeah, the Hot Wheels Blings, they seem to be in between realistic vehicles and the very short and tall proportioning of Chorokyus. They're going for a lower and longer look, it seems. Which is fine. It's cool. Alright, here's another. Some sort of Japanese anime has a Escalade in it. I don't know what it is, what the cartoon was, but... And then that's not even the same Escalade, but if they made a cartoon version of this Escalade, I would definitely buy it. Or a realistic version of that Escalade, I would like to have. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys checking this out. This is one, I like this Blings a lot. I like Escalades. I think these wheels work pretty well, even though they're probably meant for sports cars. But maybe I'm wrong. Alright, thanks, and I'll see you in the next Blings video. Bye now.